Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Consortium. This game was released yesterday, which was February 8th, 2014, and it was the first game that I got to play in 2014. So I'm hoping that it will be good. But I don't know anything about it other than that this is an RPG, and so I'm hoping that it's RPG-like. But I'm not giving it any expectations or anything. I'm coming into this with a fresh mind. So let's get started, shall we? Nope. Begin a new one. I tested it. Oh. Well, it is highly recommended for the people who first played it. This is my first time playing this game, so we will pick what they tell us to. What if I click do not agree? Oh. More info? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, agreed. Cool. Now it's gonna load up. And apparently, it says, I wonder if different decisions will be different. Because I did play this a little bit just to make sure everything's going according to what I want it to, and yeah, wow, loading much faster than its first time. First time it took at least a minute to load. Now it's what, 10 seconds? Forward, back. Guessing I have to go in there. But isn't this fun? So scary.
Also in the UK, there will be all officers to mission operations, followed by 20 centimeters of snow. Here at home, we're facing one hell of a storm front. There's the Mars project. Early this morning, at the point of Felixstowe, 21 workers were found dead in a cargo container ship. The ship had initiated auto-docking procedures and emergency personnel on site.
It's Rook 25. Will you open the door?
21.
No.
Well, I'm coming in anyway.
Nothing
You better be
further,
dressed.
including cause of death and origin of the vessel, had been
Lights.
released by authorities.
Much better.
And that's the
Not
latest
so
from here
sorry
in
to
London.
wake you, Bishop.
I'm Malcolm
We
Thomas.
thought you should know about our little escort.
Where am I?
Well, we are somewhere over Bulgaria. You are in the same place you were before you, fell asleep. Any more odd questions, or can we get to work?
Should we be more worried about those fighters out there?
Worried? No, Bishop. There's nothing to worry about. Not unless you're afraid of a couple crummy American F-35s piloted by a group of washed-up mercenaries. A few more bad apples who wish the war never ended. It's just another day in the Consortium.
Crummy, but Americans make the best stuff.
Oh, that's funny. You're good. Maybe they did once.
You mean they don't anymore? Why?
You're serious? Global corporations make everything these days. History 101, Bishop. Where have you been the past 20 years?
20 years? What year is this?
Are you trying to be funny? I don't get it.
I come from a different reality and time.
Do you now? Well, back here in this reality and time, corporations make it all. From bullet casings to space stations.
That sounds ripe for corruption.
Ha! Some ignorant people still think so. Sure.
Excuse me? You're saying there's no corruption?
I'm saying it's better quality goods at lesser prices. And when there's no little guy to hurt anymore, everybody wins.
If you say so. Now, who exactly are you?
We just met 2 hours ago.
I still don't know who you are.
This isn't very funny, new guy. But you know, let's see where this goes. My name is Alana Boyle, codename Rook25. I am your weapons and combat specialist. Do you know what your name is?
You call me Bishop. Do I have a number assignment, like you?
I'm not going to answer that. What the hell is wrong with you?
What?
So let's get you suited up and ready to kick some homeless arse. Here are your basic Consortium tools. You got your PCU, BUS and assault helmet, all specifically tailored to fit you nice and snug.
Tell me my number. And what does all that mean?
I'm not surprised you've never used this equipment before. The bloody BUS alone is so expensive. We're one of the only agencies in the world who use it. Think SSK, only with built-in hardpoint sockets.
I have absolutely no idea what you just said.
Huh? What part don't you understand?
PCU, BUS, SSK, hardpoint sockets?
Are you pulling my chain?
No, I'm not. I never heard of any of those things.
Well, I know the Canadian military still uses SSK, so I don't know what you're playing at on that one. You better not act like this with a K, or she'll tear you a new one.
So, I'm Canadian then?
Well, that's what your file says. You sure are a strange one. You know what? You're acting a little lopsided. Maybe you should go and see Rook 13.
Oh my god, I'm Canadian!
I'll tell him you may be coming. It's your choice whether or not to go, of course, but I think it's better to be safe, right? We don't want a banged up bishop on our hands.
But...
Will you please suit up now?
Oh, fine. Fine.
Now, Pawn 7 and I have some CCU maintenance to take care of in the lower crawl. Feel free to wander the ship and meet your new crew, or maybe hit up the virtual trainer and complete your bishop training scenario. The VT is at the end of the hall, next to the elevator. Oh, and don't forget to go and get your CMC from the K. You can find her in mission operations, at the end of the hall, to your right.
What is this? Oh, so these are news? There's so many news! Oh my gosh! Imagine you were the person who had to sit here and type all of this. Jeez! Oh my gosh! There is so many things! Okay. Okay, click to perform a search. Let's see. So this is the news thing? Okay. Okay. Oh, I should have closed it when she was in here. Oh. Ah! My clothes! What happened to my clothes? I absorbed it into my body. Oh my god. What's in here? Lights? It doesn't work.
Good afternoon, sleepyhead. Yes, Bishop? What can I do for you?
Just saying hi.
And hello again to you. Oh, and Merry Christmas.
It's Christmas? Do you mean happy holidays?
Oh, okay then. I'm sorry. I guess I'm not being very politically correct in saying Merry Christmas. Old habits die hard, I suppose.
Can I ask you what you were doing before I stopped you?
Oh, I was just checking on something for Rook 9. He's a little concerned because we can't seem to track Angelov's location of transmit. Usually Zenlil can pinpoint where he's contacting us from, but not today.
You sure sound young for this. How old are you?
Don't you know not to ask a lady that? I'm not much older than you are, I'm sure.
Well, with age comes experience, right?
So what's your excuse? I'm not a child, Bishop, if that's what you're worried about. We have a pretty young crew on this ship, and I hope to the ancestors that you can drop this military macho attitude.
Oh.
Anyway, if you don't mind, I have to go check in with Rook 9 now. Hey, and try to avoid Pawn 1 if you want to keep from screaming at someone on your first day.
Pawn 1. Okay. I will keep that in mind. Okay. Can't do anything. I can recycle this? Recycle! I'm recycling, guys. Clap for me. Look at this, I'm recycling everything. Ew, so great. Recycle. Oh. So is this the VR training? Can I do the VR training? Yes, I can. Let's do the VR training. So this is the basics, right? I did click on basics.
Welcome to the introductory Consortium Bishop training scenario.
Jump!
I'm Rook 25,
Jump!
and I'll be your
Into the
guide.
back
Your
of the
personal
middle.
container
Cool.
unit can store matter in
Pick
energy
up the
form
personal container
and
unit.
has built-in
Yay!
healing and repairing functions. It is also capable of transforming small, solid matter objects directly into utility energy. You see the floating pieces of junk around the platform?
Where? Recycle
To
everything!
convert them
Everything must be recycled. It's good for the environment. Now what? Welcome to the virtual soldier.
That mean-looking robot is about to shoot you.
What? What is it about to do?
That looked like it hurt. Use utility energy to power your medical nanoids. Either select the numbered slot on your HUD to auto-heal your injuries over time, or select individual organs to heal from your inventory.
Okay, so I can select individual organs. So how do I know? Which one, like... I see.
The battle utility suit and the assault helmet represent the combat protection gear.
Walk up to the virtual soldier. It's not gonna shoot me again, is it?
If you want to fix damage gear, either select the numbered slot on your HUD to auto-repair your armor over time, or select individual armor pieces to repair from your inventory.
Okay, so I can repair different pieces. So the orange ones are the one that needs repair. Yeah, okay.
The
Pick up the
Consortium
Consortium
Energy Assault
Battle
Rifle, or
Rifle.
SEER, is your best non-lethal combat solution.
Okay.
Using its primary firing mode, the Seer projects a multi-target sonic pulse that can knock down nearly any unshielded enemy.
Render targets unconscious with the...
After bringing your enemies down, get up close and stick them with nanites to incapacitate them indefinitely. Notice that you can inject multiple targets simultaneously.
I see.
The Kinetic Assault Rifle, or CAR, is your ultimate combat weapon choice. And unlike the Seer, it does not need utility energy to function and instead requires... Nice work, Bishop. The Kinetic Assault Rifle, or CAR, comes equipped with lethal rounds capable of tearing bad guy shields to shreds. It is also equipped with Consortium issue non-lethal shock grenades that can fire just about any type of grenade on the market.
Standard rounds, standard rounds, standard rounds. So what do I do now? Pick up Kinetic Assault Rifle and ammunition. I can't pick up this one. Oh. Left click armor piercing rounds. What do I do? Usually I'll target and protect civilians. Okay. Grab that. That. Cycle! That. Shock grenades, scrap grenades. Recycle! I can't put it anywhere else. Can I recycle those? Oh. Now what? Exit the trainer through the wall laser. You kill them! You awful people! Why do you do that? Why do you kill them? Okay, the combat system in this game is interesting. It's not bad, it's interesting. You can have up to 4 layers of armor. That's something. Shut down the trainer. It's quite interesting. It's like a first-person shooter. It is a first-person shooter. But so far it's really basic first-person shooter. Hopefully it'll be more advanced. I need access.
Virtual trainer not accessible by order of Night 15.
You mean I suck so bad they won't let me go back in? Mean. Let's head down to deck 1. Why is it so dark? What happened? We lost power! Oh my god! I'm stuck in the elevator! Oh. We're fine.
You know it as well as I.
Mon Dieu! Bishop, you startled me. I was only doing some maintenance?
Uh-huh. On your privates. Right. I think you were using the toilet.
Oh, you noticed that, did you? Fine. We only have one official washroom to use, Bishop. One. And the lights in the washroom are currently broken, plus we often have up to 20 officers aboard at the same time. I am one of the smart ones coming down here.
So you sound like a flaw in the ship to me.
Yes, with all of the ship's bells and whistles, Shelter and the King forgot about the most basic human need. It's as if they envisioned we'd be like the Swedes and have waste removal units in our uniforms.
That sounds really gross.
Tell that to them. All a part of their particular blend of military cutback programs. You've heard their motto. More specialized soldiers with high-tech gear means less soldiers overall. So more specialized means being themselves?
Anyways, what do you actually do around here?
Well, I am an engineer first and foremost, and my duties break down to about 30% fixing problems and 70% waiting for something to go wrong. Today has actually been rather busy.
So why was today busy?
To be honest, we don't know. Not yet, anyway. Wade has the King looking into it. It's strange. Lights are randomly turning on and off, the elevator's been acting on its own, doors keep locking and unlocking at random. They'll figure it out. And I have to get back to work.
No! I want to flush. Oh, hello.
Oh, well, hey, the new bishop. I got a few minutes to talk if you want. How was your sleep? Those bunks up there can be pretty comfortable. They're 60% made of hemp. Canadian hemp, the best in the world.
Terrible sleep. Horribly uncomfortable bunk.
Uncomfortable? I think it's like floating on a cloud. Shelter really went all out on those, like he does with everything. Same with these beds in here. Top class product.
Yeah. So Skelter likes to spend money, does he?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you haven't heard that? He's apparently one of the richest men on the planet, master and commander of Worldview Industries. With the way he spends it, my god, he's likely using K1 to hack the banks.
Wow. You talk fast. And a lot.
Yes, I do. And someone called me mad. Bishop 8 even once tried to kill me about 2 months back. He denies it, of course, and nobody believes me, but I know it's true.
He tried to kill you.
Yeah, no joke. I was talking with him about how the world has seen a decrease in the number of populations living with a sub-replacement fertility rate. Well, apparently he didn't like what I had to say and pulled his weapon on me. He threatened to kill me if I didn't stop speaking.
Oh, hey, Bishop. I didn't hear you come in. I have to get back to work.
Wait a second, Mackay, not so fast. Are you coming to the party or not? We're having it before you leave for home, the second we're done in BC. No excuses will be accepted.
No, I can't. I'm sorry. It's nice to meet you.
So, Bishop, I was just playing a game with my brother, but he had to go and take care of something. Do you need anything else from me? I'd be happy to chat, at least until my brother gets back.
What game are you playing?
Peacecraft. It's just come out from Snowstorm Studios.
Peacecraft.
It's as close to playing a Consortium Bishop as I've ever seen a game get. Not that I'd really know what it's like to be one of you.
Oh my god. Peacecraft. That sounds familiar.
Ha! Well, I'm not surprised. It's quite popular right now. As good as a VR game can get. And believe me, I know them all. I'm sorry, Bishop. I've got to get back to my game. My brother's back and we don't have much time to finish this level. We'll talk later, I promise.
God They turned freaking StarCraft into an FPS. The horror!
Bishop 6, welcome to the medical bay.
This place is disastrous. I do apologize.
Oh, come on, Kieran. Greet our new bishop.
Bishop, it's nice to see you again.
Again. Is that a television?
Yes. It is a 32-inch Toshiba from 1995. One of the many televisions
quite
I've managed to
flat for
acquire over the
1995.
years. The best in my collection is a 3-inch General Electric Octagon from 1928.
Notice he is actually proud of that fact?
You like movie from my
Or
time?
what?
My time. I actually exist in an alternate time and dimension.
If this is true, then what are you doing here?
Yes, Bishop, indulge him.
Playing a video game that you are both a part of.
So, you are saying that we are in some sort of pseudo-matrix scenario. Are you Neo?
What is a matrix scenario and who is...
Please don't
Actually,
compare me to that
never
idiot.
mind, don't tell me.
Something like that. Yes.
Fascinating. And how did you initiate transport? Some sort of device or vehicle? Maybe a phone booth?
I would love to travel in the phone booth like
Kieran,
Doctor Who,
you
but you know
realize
what?
he's only kidding
Those don't
around,
exist.
right?
Am I?
You are, yes?
I, for one, believe him, and would like to hear more. Transport, Bishop. How is this done?
A rift in time and space, opened by a satellite.
Excellent. This rift to another dimension is thus created by your satellite, or does the satellite merely utilize something already present in space?
Oh, can we please change the subject now?
The satellite IDGI-1 exploits 21 negative energy packets in orbit.
IDGI. I recognize that. Good choice. And it is interesting that there are 21 of these packets. I wonder why that is.
Interdimensional games? You really remember them, Kieran? It was before my time, but they had that game, Anti-War. My father used to talk about it all the time. It was one of his favorites.
One packet for each of the 21 brains originally connected to K-1.
So the connection is made on this end, through the king of the Consortium. I did not expect this turn of events. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating.
It's not fascinating, it's ridiculous. You're both ridiculous and crazy.
Now, Bishop, Alana was telling me you were acting strange earlier. Said you seemed a little mixed up. If you'll just step over here and lay down, I'll run a full body scan, just to be sure. This will just take a few seconds.
Don't be afraid, Bishop. It's perfectly harmless.
No problem, take your time.
I will only take as much time as necessary.
How is that even possible?
I'm not entirely sure. Bishop, you have more simultaneous synapses firing than what should be possible. It's as if there are two of you, housed within the same brain.
No, it can't be. You weren't telling the... No.
It would seem to fit, would it not? If he is from another dimension, inhabiting this body, then his brain scan theoretically makes sense.
Meh. Well, I tried to tell you guys.
This must be some kind of prank.
Whatever this is, I'd certainly like to run some more scans from our base in BC. Maybe after your induction ceremony. Now, we've got a lot more cleaning to do around here.
Oh, you mean you do? I will return to my command VR, if there's nothing else you need, Bishop.
Is that a game then? Command VR.
Yes, it is a fantastic VR game. Puts you right into the head of many famous military commanders.
It's a distasteful and disrespectful game, especially in these times. It is also only played by a small number of people.
Well, that sounds like a great game.
Well, you should join me. We could meet up, start from the same camp, maybe ally.
I will make you a deal. I will stop bothering you with talk of old movies if you stop talking about that insidious throwback to times past.
Please, lighten up.
Exactly, it is just a game.
Insidious throwback.
A good day, Bishop. It was really nice meeting you.
What are you doing? He's pretending to be a mime. Cool. And she's now playing virtual reality games. Apparently everybody on the ship play games. I want to join her wherever this is. That'd be great. Nothing back there. Let's go to deck 3. Oh! Lights! Ah! Stuck in the elevator again! Why has this happened? Oh. Never mind. So this is the bathroom right now. Oh my god, this is your shower? Where's the room to stretch? There's not even room to jack off in the shower. What kind of shower is this? No room at all. Jesus. Pathetic. Roller coaster. Okay. Why am I looking out the same wing? Oh, my room must be right below this then. Oh. Ooh, I'm gonna sit. Interaction currently not supported. How do I get out? Recycle. Oh. Recycle. Oh. I'm full. I'm maxed out on recycling stuff.
Well, my sister's going as well. She's never been to the theater before.
Being a hologram in the seats, it doesn't really count as going to the theater, does it?
At least it gives her some culture for a change. Something better than the hours she spends in that VR world she calls a life.
Hey now, that VR world makes her happy, no?
I don't know. I just don't see the appeal of living your life like that. It's not really living.
Tell that to the millions of wireheads out there. Hey, buon pomeriggio, Bishop. Welcome to Global Ops.
And what do you guys do up here in Global Ops?
As the title suggests, we monitor global operations. Everything that happens inside our grid comes through this room.
It's our job to sort through it all and ensure that treaties and alliances are held up. The king does most of the work, but we like to think we help.
So you're Big Brother, in other words.
Big Brother? What do you mean?
1984, the novel. No. Hey, you're making me feel so old sometimes. And the bishop? Yes, I guess we are a little like a bigger brother. But in a good way. We're always out there, and we're always watching.
So, what does it mean to be inside our grid?
Each of the 5 Consortium C-3800 vessels have their own list of supporting entities to monitor, and in most cases, police. So all that landmass or orbital territory is what we call our grid.
This thing can go to space?
That's news to you, is it? Okay, then yeah, we can enter space.
And we also monitor several of the more multinational space stations, Zeus being the biggest. We've even been to the moon colony a few times.
Oh, here we go.
Damn, this is pretty... I want to say serious, but I'm going to go with odd.
What's going on?
The thing on London docks in Felixstowe, a ship that showed up with a bunch of corpses. The London police weren't releasing many details to the public, but now they're spilling everything to us in a TS packet.
And it's a lot to go through.
What's a TS packet?
Top secret packet. It's just what we like to call the information packets we receive that are for our eyes only.
It's everything to do with the case, including the King's own initial observations.
At least give me a hint. Why London involve us?
1 second. Yes, it's because... What the hell?
The 21 people were shot to death with AK-47 rifles? If that's not enough, the bullet casings found all date back to... You're not gonna believe this. 2013.
Last year?
This doesn't make any sense. That's long obsolete weaponry firing bullets from before the war.
I'm sorry, Bishop, but the king has made this a priority. We need to concentrate.
Okay. You're no fun. Oh, this is going back. Okay, let's go back. Maybe we'll head down to the first floor. Yeah, we didn't check the back of it now that I think about it.